Today I'm going to do a review of the Blink cameras. I have two of them. I already did the unbox and setup. I am really impressed with this product. I think that they've done a really good job. So we'll look at the app. Again, I have two cameras. I have a driveway and a backyard camera with the probability of getting a third one. So let me show you how it works. On the screen here you see a camera and a video camera. The camera allows you to take a picture like this one here, and the importance of that picture is that when you do your setup, and this one is the driveway, when you get to the activity zones, it's really using the camera picture that we just took. What's nice about it is it allows you to pick areas that you want for motion and areas that you don't want for motion. So in this particular case, as you can see, I've tried to stay away from the sidewalk in the street. If you click advanced here on the bottom, it actually even focuses more, so you could take smaller pieces, and I think that's great. It allows you to just take off and on smaller pieces. So that's in the process of the setup. The other thing is in the settings. It took me a day and a half of going back and forth with it and setting it up, but I'll tell you that I came out with the by the way, it does give you your temperature where the camera is, and I noticed it does get hot out there in the garage. Anyway, I have a re-trigger time of 30 seconds, so it won't keep over and over going. It waits 30 seconds before it's able to re-trigger. Sensitivity 6. 7 was just too much. 6 seems to have worked the best for me. I'm keeping the clips at 15 seconds, and again, for me, that seems to work really well. There's some other settings, and I've kind of done most of the defaults there. I raised the speaker volume a little bit. The speaker I'll talk about in a second. It works great. Well, it works very good is a better way to say it. When I was outside going back and forth, it's a little bit low, the volume coming out of it, but it's okay because it works. Up here you see a folder, and that folder has a small dot on it. The dot signifies that there was activity. So you could see all these activities. I actually have a contractor here today. And so of course that impacts it. But the other night I tested it. I wanted to go outside and test, and let me see if I could find the night before. It was 10:26, this one here. So you just pick the one you want, you go through it, and I thought this worked really well. This was about 10:30 at night. I do have on my garage sensor lights, so the lights are on and you can see them in the front here. But this is clear. My face is very clear. That was the 15-second clip, by the way. You could see across the street is pretty clear. So the camera itself is very good. And when you're done and you want to get rid of a clip, you just tap on that particular clip, and then up here like that. And you could select multiples if you want. So all in all, again, I'm very impressed. If you want a live view, so what does it look like right now? We'll go to the driveway. It'll take a few minutes, and it opens up and it gives you a live view. You could see it just now, and there's a truck in the driveway. And so there's our live view outside. And we'll do the same for the backyard. You press the video camera, and and there's the backyard. And if you turn it sideways, you'll be able to get a full length. This hooks up through a little sync device that comes with the product. So there's the backyard, and you can see this is where the door is. And it gives me a really good chunk of the backyard, almost half of it, to be honest with you, with just one camera. I may put a second camera in for this section of the backyard, but at this point I'm not sure. So If you notice, when you have it on live view, you could tap here to talk, and it allows you to communicate, two-way communicate back and forth, and I think that's really a very good thing to have. Now that we've just done the live view, if I click the folder, the other thing the folder does is it tells you if it's motion or not. So you can see here the running person versus eventually it'll show the live view is just a camera picture. So I give this a big thumbs up. I think this is a winner, especially for the price. Not caution, but a reminder, it will not work if you don't use the toggle switch to arm it. So you need to remember on the bottom here to arm it, the cameras, or they just won't work. All the settings are in one location for each camera. Easy to use, very intuitive. And the folder here will tell you everything that has happened. And like I said, I just tap there, etc. all the way down and delete them. It's as simple as that. So the Blink cameras are, I think, a great buy. And I highly encourage you, if you want security outside your home, to get it. The camera also works inside, by the way. It's an indoor-outdoor camera. In the rain, I did test it one day. It was raining out, and whatever they use on the outside of the lens worked perfectly because I had zero issues. The water just came right off of it, and I could still see clearly during the rainstorm.